Good morning. I am servant. I am Pisces. The Father gave me something this morning. So hang on. Hear the Father's word. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, and Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, the donkey his master's crib, but Israel do not know, my people doeth not consider. All sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint, from the sole of the feet even unto the head. There is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises, and purifying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire. Your land strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. A call to true repentance. Hear the Father's word. Hear the word of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved. Ye rulers of Sodom, give ear unto the law of our God, the most high, righteous, and loved. Ye people of Gomorrah, to what purpose is the multitude of the sacrifice unto me, saith the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved? I am full of the burnt offerings of rams, and the fat of the fed beast. I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or in lambs, or of he-goats. When you came to appear before me, who hath required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and the Sabbaths, their calling of assembly, I cannot away with. It is iniquity even the solemn meeting. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. When ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Wash ye, make ye clean. Put away the evil of your doings. From before mine eyes, cease to do evil. Learn to do well, seek judgment, relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. Though they be red with crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword. For the mouth of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, has spoken. The judgment of redemption of Zion. Hear the Father's word. How is the faithful city become a harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. The silver has become dross. They were mixed with water. The prince are rebellious, and the companions of the thieves. Every one loveth gifts, and followeth after rewards. The judge not the fatherless, neither doeth the cause of the widow come unto them. Therefore saith the Lord, the most high righteous in love, the Lord, the most high righteous in love of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine advisor, and avenge me of mine enemies. I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away the dross, and take away all thy tin. And I will restore the judges as at the first, and the counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness. The faithful city of Zion shall be redeemed, with the judgment of her converts, with the righteousness. And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together. And they that forsake the Lord, the most high righteous in love, shall be consumed. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which ye have desired, and ye shall be confounded for the gardens that ye have chosen. For ye shall be as an oak whose leaves fadeth, as a garden that hath no water. And the strong shall be as tow, and the maker of it as a spark. And they shall both burn together, and none shall quench them. The Lord's universal reign. Hear the word of the Father. The word that Isaiah the son of Amoz saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all the nations shall float unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, the most high righteous in love, to the house of the God, the most high righteous and loved of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. The Lord judgment of the proud. Hear the word of the Father. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord, the most high righteous and loved. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Palestinians, the Philistines. Not Palestinians, Philistines. And they please themselves in the children of strangers. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they have replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers. Their land also is full of silver and gold, neither is there any end of their treasure. Their land is also full of horses, neither is there any end of their chariots. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. Enter into the rock, and hide thee in the dust. For the fear of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in the day, the most high, righteous, and loved. For the day of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up. And he shall be brought low, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the high hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, alone shall be exalted in the day. And idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In the day a man shall cast his idols of silver, his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks, and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake and tremble the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils. For wherein is he to be accounted of? The Lord's judgment of Judah and Jerusalem. Hear the Father's word. For behold, the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of the bread and the whole stay of the water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of the 50 and the horrible men, honorable men, and the counselor and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. In the day shall he swear, saying, I will not be a healer, for in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, to provoke the eyes of his glory. They show their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their souls, for they have reward evil unto themselves. Say ye the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. The Lord standeth up and plead, the most high, righteous, and loved, and standeth to judge the people. The Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, will enter into judgment with ancients of people, and the princes thereof, for ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your house. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces, and grind the face of the poor, saith the Lord God, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts. Judgment of the daughter of Zion. Hear the Father's word. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughter of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and menacing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And the Lord will, most high, righteous, and love, will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their casuals, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornament of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and their earrings, and the rings and the nose jewelry, the changeling suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crispings pins, the glasses and the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be a stink, and instead of a girdling, a rent, and instead of a well-set hair, instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girdling of sackcloth, and a burning instead of a beauty. The men shall fall by the sword, and the mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. And in the day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by the name to take away our reproach. Jerusalem's glorious future. Hear the word of the Father. In the day shall the branch of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and commonly for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of the judgment, and by the spirit of burning. And the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies, a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of the flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime, for the heat, and for the place of refuge, and for a covert for storm and from rain. Parable of the vineyard. Hear the Father's word. Now I will sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vineyard. My well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill, and he fenced it, and gathered out the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem, and men of Judah, judge. I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard, what could have been done more to my vineyard, that I have not done in it? Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes. And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down, and I will lay it waste, and it shall not be pruned nor digged, but it shall come up briars and thorns. I also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it. For the vineyard of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold, oppression. For the righteous, but behold, a cry. Woe is pronounced on the wicked. Hear the Father's word. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. In mine ear said the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, of a truth many houses shall be dissolute, even great and fair, without inhabitation. Ye 10 acres of vineyard shall yield 1 bath, and the seed of a homer shall yield an ephah. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them, and the harp, and the viol, and the tabret, and the pipe, and wine are in their feast. But they regard not the work of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, neither consider the oppression of his hands. Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. And the mean men shall be brought down, and the mighty men shall be humble, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humble. But the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, shall be exalted in judgment. And God, the most high, righteous, and loved, that is holy, shall sanctify in righteousness. Then shall the lambs feed after their manner, and the waste places of the fat ones shall strangers eat. Woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords or vanity, and sin as it were with a cart rope. They say, let him make speed and haste his work, that we may see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for the reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as root rottenness, and their blossoms shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore is the anger of the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, kindled against his people. He hath stretched forth his hand against them, and hath smitten them, and the hills did tremble. and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And he will lift up an sign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. None shall be weary, nor stumble among them. None shall slumber, nor sleep, neither shall the girdle of their loins be loosed, nor the latch of their shoes be broken. Whose arrows who are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hoofs shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roaring shall be like a lion. They shall roar like lions. Yea, they shall roar. And they lay hold of the prey, and shall carry it away safe, and none shall deliver it. And in the day they shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look unto the land, behold darkness and sorrow, and the light is darkened, and the heavens thereof. The vision and call of Isaiah. Hear the Father's word. In the year of the king of Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting, the Most High, righteous and loved, sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Above it stood the seraphim. Each one had 6 wings with twine. He covered his face, and with twine he covered his feet, and with twine he did fly. And one cried unto another, and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved of hosts. The holy earth is full of his glory. And the posts of the door moved, and the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips. I dwell in the midst of the people of unclean lips, for mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphim unto me, and having live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar, and he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this has touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin is purged. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will I go for us? Then said I, Here I am, send me. And he said, Go and tell the people, Hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of the people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Then I said, Lord, the Most High, righteous and love, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitation, and the house without man, and the land be utterly desolate. And the Lord, the Most High, righteous and love, have removed men far away, and there be a great forsakening in the midst of the land. But yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return, and shall be eaten as a teil tree, and as an oak, whose substance is in them. When they cast their leaves, so the holy seed shall be the substance thereof. Isaiah's message to Ahaz. Hear the Father's word. And it came to pass in the days of Ahaz, the son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, the Rezon, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, went up toward Jerusalem to war against it. but could not prevail against it. And it was told the house of David, saying, Syria is confederate with Ephraim. And his heart was moved, and the heart of his people, as the trees of the wood are moved with the wind. Then said the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, unto Isaiah, Go forth now, meet Ahaz, thou and Shear Jashab, the sun, at the end of the conduit, in the upper pool, in the highway of the fuller's field, and say unto him, Take heed, and be quiet, fear not, neither be faint-hearted, for the two tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Azan with Syria and the son of Ramallah. Because Syria and Ephraim and the son of Ramallah have taken evil counsel against thee, saying, Let us go up against Judah, and vex it, and let us make a breach therein for us, and set a king in the midst of it, even the son of Tabal. Thus saith the Lord God, the most high, righteous, and love, It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezon. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people. And the head of Ephraim and Samaria, and the head of Samaria and is Ramallah's son. If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. Moreover, the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, spake again unto Ahaz, saying, Ask thee a sign of the Lord thy God, the most high, righteous, and love. Ask it either in the depth or in the height above. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, neither will I tempt the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved. And he said, Hear ye now, O house of David. It is at a small thing for you to weary men. But will ye weary my God also, the most high, righteous, and loved? Therefore the Lord, the most high, righteous, and loved, himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Butter and honey shall he eat, that he may know to refuse the evil and choose the good. For before the child shall not refuse the evil, the choice the good, and choose the good. The land that thou abhorrest shall be forsaken of both her kings. The Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, shall bring upon thee, and upon thy people, and upon thy father's house, days that have not come. For the days that Ephraim departed from Judah, even the kings of Assyria. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, shall hiss for the fly that is in the uttermost part of the rivers of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. And they shall come, and shall rest all them in the desolate valleys, and in the holes of the rocks, and upon all the thrones, and upon all bushes. In the same day shall the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, shave with the razor that is hired, namely, by them beyond the river, by the kings of Assyria, the head and the hair of the feet, and it shall also consume the beard. And it shall come to pass in that day that a man shall nourish a young cow and 2 sheep. And it shall come to pass for the abundance of milk that they shall give. And he shall eat butter, for butter and honey shall everyone eat that is left in the land. And it shall come to pass in the day that every place shall be where there were 1,000 vines at 1,000 silverlings, it shall be even be for briars and thorns. With arrows and with bows shall men come thither, because all the land shall become briars and thorns, and all of hills that shall be digged with a mattock mattock. There shall not come thither the fear of briars and thorns, but it shall be for the sending forth of oxen, and for the treading of the lesser cattle. Let the Lord be your fear. Hear the word of the Father. Moreover, the Lord said unto me, the Most High, righteous in love, take thee a great roll, and write it with a man's pen concerning Mahar Shalshal Hashbazah. And I took unto my faithful witness to record Uriah the priest, and Zechariah the son of Jebershah. And I went unto the prophetess, and she conceived and bare a son. Then said the Lord, the Most High, righteous love, to me, call his name Mahar Shashlah Hashbazah. And before the child shall have knowledge to cry, my father and my mother, the riches of Damascus and the spoil of Samaria shall be taken away before the king of Assyria. The Lord, the Most High, righteous in love, and spake also unto me again, saying, forasmuch as the people refuseth the waters of Shiloh, that go softly, and rejoice, and Rezon, and Remaliah's son. Now therefore, behold, the Lord, the Most High, righteous in love, bringeth up upon them the waters of the river, strong and many, even the king of Assyria, and also his glory. And he shall come up over all his channels, and go over all his banks. And he shall pass through Judah, and shall overflow and go over. And he shall reach even the neck, and the stretching out of his wings shall fill the breadth of thy land, O Emmanuel. Associate yourselves, O ye people, and ye shall be broken in pieces, and give ear, all ye of far countries. Gird up yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Take counsel together, and it shall come to naught. Speak the word, and it shall not stand. For God, the Most High, righteous in love, is with us. For the Lord, the Most High, righteous in love, spake thus to me with a strong hand, and instructed me that I should not walk in the way of this people, saying, say ye not, a confederacy? To all them to whom this people shall say, a confederacy, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Sanctify the Lord, the Most High, righteous, loved of hosts, himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense, to both the house of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the habitations of Jerusalem. And many among them shall stumble and fall, and be broken, and be snared, and be taken. Bind up the testimony, seal the law among the disciples. And I will wait upon the Lord, the Most High, righteous in love, that hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children of whom the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved, hath given me are from signs and wonders in Israel, from the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep, and that the matter should not a people seek unto their God, Most High, righteous and love, for the living to the dead, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to his word, it is because there is no light in them. And they shall pass through, excuse me, it shall pass through it, hardly bested and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their God and look upward. And they shall look unto the earth and behold trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. The birth and the reign of the Prince of Peace. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation, when at the first of he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Nephthalim, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan and Galilee of the nations. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light, that they dwell in the land of the shadows of the depth of death. Upon them hath the light shined. Thou hast multiplied the nation, and not increased the joy before thee according to the joy in the harvest. And as men rejoice when they divided the spoil, for thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as the day of Midian. For every battle of a warrior is with confused noise, and the garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Most High, Righteous, and Love, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and the peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of the host, the Most High, Righteous, and Love, will perform this. The Lord's anger against Israel. Hear the Father's word. The Lord sent a word into Jacob, and it hath lightened upon Israel. And all the people shall know, even Ephraim and the inhabitation of Samaria, that say in the pride and stoutfulness of heart, the bricks are fallen down, but we will build with hewn stone, and the sycamore are cut down, but we will change them into cedars. Therefore the Lord, the Most High, Righteous, and Love, shall set up the advisory of Rezon against him, and join his enemies together, the Syrians before, and the Philistines behind. And they shall devour Israel with open mouth, for all this has anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For the people turneth not unto him that smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord, the Most High, Righteous, and Loved of hosts. Therefore the Lord, the Most High, Righteous, and Loved, will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and brush, in one day. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on the fatherless and the widows. For every one is a hypocrite, and every evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as the fire, it shall devour the briars and the thorns, and shall kindle in the thickness of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord, the most high righteous and love of hosts, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. Manasseh, Ephraim, and Ephraim Manasseh, and they together shall be against Judah. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have proceeded, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of the people. The widows may be their prey, and they that may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the dissolution which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is still stretched out still. I hope you heard the Father's word. That is Isaiah 1 through 10. If you don't recognize it, now I understand why I was woke. Not woke, but awoken. Understand what's coming. Maybe I was a day off. But understand this. Everything that I just read to you, you need to go in there and you need to read it yourself. This is the point the Father's driving to you. I don't really know how to go over all of that. It's pretty self-explanatory. It explains everything that's going on, and everything that is, and everything that will be. And it's here. Every word of it that I just read is word for word what is happening today. So understand the word of the Father, okay? This, I always say it's not playtime, and it's not. It's time to get with the Father. If you're not there and you're lukewarm, there's trouble. And there's trouble on the horizon. And everything that's said in here is going to happen. Okay? It will come to pass. Anyways. The Father gave me this morning. It's the first thing that I opened to. And this is the first day of March. And it's Sunday. The wind's blowing and the sun's shining, and there's happiness to be abound. But understand what's coming. Each one of you have something in there that I've talked about. If you do, then what you need to do is you need to drop everything that you thought about even doing for the rest of your life and go straight to the Father and find the book, the King James Version, the old style. This one girl was talking yesterday that don't go to the King James Version because you can't understand it. I understand it very well. And I know more of you got better educations than I do, but I understand it in the Word. And it's the Word of the Father. Okay? He's here. This stuff is over with. You can see what's going on. So you better latch upon the Father while you can. Anyways, I'm at 49 minutes. That's a pretty good read. But anyways, I love you. The Father loves you. You better spend some time with him. Okay? Y'all guys, the Father's in you and Jesus on your lips. Legions of angels. He's here. So understand what I'm telling you. I am servant. I am Pisces. Y'all have a good one.